Hi, I'm Mike Bogden.
And Craig Neville.
And this is the Island Park Weekly Weather Report for
Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, Wednesday, 2021.
That's right, and we're coming to you from Last Chance, where we've been doing a little bit of four-wheeling.
Yeah, a little bit.
And the reason that we're out here is...
We're checking out the trails to see how moist they are.
And if you listen very quietly, hear all those frogs? Yeah, when you can hear like a symphony of frogs, you know that there's a lot of marshiness and swampiness as the snow's melting.
Which means if you're driving up and down those muddy trails, you're going to be ripping the heck out of them.
Yep, and so we wanted to tell you that when you're up here, stick to the dry trails. Don't drive the muddy ones because you're going to tear them all up.
Even though that is a lot of fun to drive through those big puddles and have it splash and,
and
get your lady friend all wet and make her squirm.
No, it's not. No, you gotta go home at night. It's not that much fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, but no, just but like I said, if you're gonna come up here, you be careful because the trails are pretty muddy, especially and if they are muddy, that means you're going to tear them up, which means during summertime, they're going to be crap to drive on. And also, you could get stuck. And when you go up higher, it's not just the mud, it's snow. And then it's a long walk down. So our suggestion is, stay on the stuff that's cleared and dried and give it time to dry out a little bit so you're not screwing up our trail system, because there's nobody grading these things to make them better when you're done tearing them up. So you're just driving a bunch of ruts, and it's crap to drive on. So
and you're making the trails awful for the rest of the people.
Yeah. So be a little cautious this time of year as things dry, and pace yourself. But there's plenty of riding to do on places that may not be quite as fun as hitting some of these back trails, but give it a little time, and it'll be fine. So let's talk about the weather.
Okay, we do have some weather coming up, but first we're going to have a couple of nice days, starting with today.
Yep.
And tomorrow, Thursday.
Yep, and let's see, is it Thursday or Friday that's the high temperature?
Thursday is going to be the high temperature.
Yep.
We'll be pushing that 70 mark again.
That's right. So, we just got Tuesday night we got some snow a little bit.
Yeah, I saw some on my windshield. I just wanted to go back in my place and say, whose idea was this to do the weather report on Tuesday?
Actually, it was Monday night that got the snow.
No, I saw snow on my car this morning.
Oh, okay, yeah, Tuesday morning, not Tuesday night.
Oh, it is. See, I'm all screwed up on my days now,
yeah,
Mike.
I know.
So it was Monday night we got a little bit of snow.
Yeah, we did. And we got some rain, got a little snow. It didn't stick, but the thing is that we're going to get a lot of this inclement weather blowing in and blowing out.
That's going to start on Friday again.
Yep, and so it looks like I said, the high is going to be on Thursday.
Wednesday, we're looking at high 50s, low 60s. Thursday, we'll be up into the high 60s, pushing 70. Friday, we're going to bring it back down into probably just the high 50s, low 60s. But we do have rain coming in for Friday, and then a slight chance of, probably turning over to some snow for Friday night. It ain't going to accumulate much, and it ain't going to stick. And then Saturday, it'll be back to rain. And then Saturday night, back to rain and snow. Saturday, I think daytime high is...
Sunday, you mean? Oh, the daytime high.
No, Saturday. Daytime high on Saturday. That's the coldest day, you were saying.
Yeah, and that'll be maybe low 50s or high 40s.
I think it was high 40s.
Yeah, and then it's going to start warming back up again after Saturday. But the thing is, we're going to get this weather pushing and pulling, a little bit of, and a storm blows in, get some wind, and then it's going to go away.
Normal spring weather.
But it's riding out the snow really fast.
Yeah.
And it's dropping. I mean, you can almost watch it drop. And and so things are uncovering. I'm finding my wood piles and other things in my yard that I haven't seen for a while. But the thing is that it's normal spring weather, but as we go, we've got this next warming trend that's going to hit after the cold spot on Friday and Saturday, and then it'll start warming back up again. And so by our next
for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Yeah, and so by next
little steps.
Yep, but each time we get a warming trend, it's going to continue to be a little warmer than the trend before. So, so it's going to be a little more consistent with time each time we do these weather reports. But it's still spring, so it's still going to be, you're going to have to wear your sweatshirts. You're going to have to wear, there's times you're going to have gloves if you're outside, because it's just going to be a little chilly for a while. And and still gonna have to burn a little wood at night, or keep the heater going. Daytime, not so much. Anyway, but
so overnight lows on Saturday and Sunday, we're dropping down into the high 20s.
Yep, we are freezing, and there's we're going to be close to freezing throughout the week, except for Thursday night. I think that's going to be a 37 or 40 or something.
Yeah, mid to high 30s for the overnight low there.
So, but that's the only night that's not going to be below freezing. So, but like I said, we're just going to have this inclement weather for a while. But other than that, everything's going. I understood that the buffalo are now calving out in the park.
I've heard that. I've seen pictures of some nice new buffaloes.
Yep. So we do have or buffalo, as maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, the plural. Anyway, but the thing is that everything's happening now. We are going to have bears with cubs coming out. And we're gonna have
lots of bear sign out in the last week or two.
We're gonna have moose calving, which means that the mom's gonna be grumpy, and so all those things are gonna be happening now. A lot of life going on. So if you're gonna be up here and hiking, be cautious. Give all the animals plenty of distance. Also beware with your garbages to make sure that you store them inside. You don't leave them outside, because we are going to have animals running through things. You could see some bear tracks from the night before in the fresh snow or in the mud. So
take two.
So the battery just died on the camera, and after I was telling him, because it's not cold, it's not going to die anymore, but apparently it did. So
it's just showing him.
Yeah. Anyway, so like I said, just come up, enjoy yourself while it's not crowded, and while things are a little calm. Park's a good time to go in right now too, because it's not very crowded either. But with that, whatever you do, always enjoy your time with your family and friends, because
Amen.
That's what's most important. And remember that when you're outside, you don't need to worry about masks. So especially if you're not close to anybody, that's what's so good about the outdoors. You can be maskless forever. And as far as COVID stuff up here, get your shots if you're concerned about COVID virus, and also just keep your social distance, wash your hands, before you touch your face. But we're off the mask mandate thing, and pretty much we're just, everybody just needs to be responsible. And if you are in one of the vulnerable populations, then they take extra precautions.
That's correct. I just have mine on just in case we go into a place of business up here and get something to eat. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. And I don't have mine at all, because I don't care. Anyway,
I guess we're not going to go get someplace to get something to eat.
No, we are, but you with yours, me without.
Okay.
I'm not wearing a face diaper. Anyway, with that, this is Mike Bogden
and Craig Neville of Robbins Race.
Wishing you the best. Have a good week. See you next week, and bye-bye.
Amen. Bye-bye.